Scott Hennessee live at Palm Springs High School tonight for a CIF championship football game. The Southern Section Central Division will be decided between two unbeaten teams. 13-0 Palm Springs is set to host 13-0 Rancho Verde. The Indians are ranked second in their division. Rancho Verde is ranked first. We are expecting a great game and over 5,000 fans expected to be here tonight. Head coach of the Palm Springs Indians, Steve Fabian, is with us here tonight. Coach, you've been through this process before. You've been to the championship 3 times. What do you want your team to be feeling right now? What's the mood you want to set? Intensity, passion, what is it right now?
I think what they have to do is they have to come to play.
The hottest tennis player in the world beat the #1 tennis player in the world. Novak Djokovic takes down Rafael Nadal in 3 sets. Djokovic has not lost a match all year.
It's becoming like a dream start of the year.
It's not the way anyone dreams up their first PGA Tour victory, second playoff hole, drive in the water. But Jonathan Vegas just kept battling, made a par here to win the tournament.
Man, it feels like heaven, to be honest. I mean, this is a dream come true. It couldn't be any better.
You made this game look easy until the back 9, and then it got kind of hard, but you really hung tough. Talk about those last holes, especially the last one. You hit it in the water, but you hung in there and made that great putt.
You know, like I said, I just kept fighting. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Winning for the first time, you know, it's hard, as they say, you know. I didn't know how hard it was going to be, but it was really tough winning here. But I mean, like I said, a win is a win, and it was a little ugly, but we made it happen.
Got it. This is the first time we've seen that name at the top of a PGA Tour leaderboard at the end of a tournament, but I don't think that it will be the last. Jonathan Vegas was the leader at the start of this round. Through some ups and downs, he hung on to get his first PGA Tour win, the first player from Venezuela to win on tour. In La Quinta, Scott Hennessee, KPSP, Local2.com. I just wanted to get up and ride a little. My lesson started on the dock, where Derry offered a helping hand. Lesson 1 is let the cable do the work.
And you're just gonna let me pull you up. It's the same concept as if you were sitting on the ground and I'm gonna give you a hand up to your feet. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, okay. Now there you kind of pushed forward and you pushed with your legs and you kind of got up on your own a little bit.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so sit back down.
After a few more tips on how to stand up and get the board pointed straight ahead, Derry helped strap me into the boots and we were into the water. Okay, so I didn't get up on the first try, or the second, or the third. By the 4th go, I almost had it. Derry saw what I was doing wrong, and I finally figured out how to stay tight in my upper body and loose with my legs, and I was up. Getting up the second time was much easier. I didn't master it in 15 minutes, but I rode on a wakeboard, and I'll be back to do it again.
It's not bad. Could have done better, but that was fun, I'll tell you that much.
Anybody know?
Just did one thing wrong each time. My legs were too tight a couple times. You gotta be loose with the legs. But next time I'll be going up and back.
All of the world's best tennis players are here tonight. We're giving you a bit of a look at them away from the court from the BNP Paribas Open Players Party, which happened last night at the IW Club. A lot of players are out here on these practice courts. They're filling them up. They've added 4 more practice courts this year because everyone wants to get in their workout here. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. From the lowest level of a professional athlete to the highest level, they all put in a tremendous amount of work. But once those players get up to the top, there are even more demands for their time, be they photo shoots, appearances, what have you. So I spoke with a few of them last night about how they balance having fun and taking care of all the things that they need to do, in addition to all the work that they have to put in on the tennis courts, and they have to do it all around the world. No athlete travels more than tennis players do. They play on multiple continents pretty much all year round. So we'll start with Novak Djokovic. He is the 3rd seeded player in the world, a former champion here, and he has been playing unbelievable tennis this year. He won the Australian Open, and he is 14-0 in his last 14 matches.
I guess it's mental game. Bottom line is this is very mental in the end. I mean, physically we're all fit. You know, we are all great athletes, and everybody's striking the ball incredibly clean and well. But it's a matter of dealing with the pressure in the right moments in the best possible way, understanding your obligations, understanding your commitments, and being professional, you know, in every sense of that word.
When you come to a party and you leave the court, can you get your mind away from tennis and not think about tennis here for a while?
Yes, 100%. No, I am focused on tennis for sure, but I am doing a lot of things outside of tennis, and I like to enjoy the life too, and nights like today is good for fun.
Can you totally turn your mind away from tennis when you're this close to competing, when you're at an event like this?
Oh no, I mean, we all come here to play tennis first and foremost. I think my days stay until the end of this thing are over, but a little quick in and out, it's always fun.
When you're going to play, when do you lock it in mentally? When do you really start focusing on a match?
I don't think tennis is about playing one match. I think being a pro athlete and being dedicated is more of a lifestyle.
Ownership of the LA Dodgers will be decided in a one-day trial on August 4th. A judge will determine if title to the team is in Frank McCourt's name or if the team should be considered community property with Jamie McCourt in the couple's divorce, in which case the team would be sold to split the McCourt's assets. Let's go racing around the bases with the Palm Springs Power. This young lady hot on the hooves of Rocky the Ram rounding third. She wins. So did the Power. They took the lead early on against the NorCal Longhorns. Palm Desert High School grad Nick Baker pitched his way out of a jam in the 5th inning, getting a strikeout to strand 2 runners in scoring position. Ryan Jones put the Power up 5-3 on this single. That was the final score, 5-3. 8 straight wins for the Power going back to the race. My favorite moment of the night, the girl goes in for the big hug. Tiger Woods won a golf tournament for the first time in 2 years yesterday. We all know about the injuries and personal problems that knocked him off his game. Now he appears to be back, and nothing seems to have changed. Tiger Woods is an action star. He delivers shots of adrenaline to a sport that typically maintains a steady and predictable heartbeat. Like other action stars, the dialogue you get from Woods is not what keeps you watching. It's the fist pumps and the soaring shots you can see and still not believe. With all that Woods went through to get back to the winner's circle, you'd think he'd drop his guard for a moment to express what it means to him verbally. Did he feel relieved, vindicated? It just feels awesome, whatever it is, Tiger said. He's not much for analyzing or expressing himself with words. Awesome, though, sums Woods up pretty well. He's a golfing machine programmed to win. This was not the U.S. Open. It was an 18-player invitation-only tournament. Tiger left the party for a couple of years to clean up the huge mess that he made, but like the Terminator, he came back. And with any good action movie, action franchise, he is very bankable. When Tiger wins, people watch.
Absolutely. And by the way, Scott, happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much, Stella.
Nice to have you working on your birthday.
Yeah, well, I love my job, so why not be here?
Thank you very much, Scott.